Thanks for joining us today and tuning in once again. It's been 1 week since we started this project, and we've got a lot accomplished. Not as much as I'd like to, but you know what? Some progress is better than no progress. So, without further ado, I would like to say on my accomplishments with the Japanese language, I ended up buying me some references, and no, none of them are sponsored. I just bought what was recommended and downloaded some apps that I will share in a later episode. But I got this. I got Lonely Planet's Japanese phrase book. I thought that this would be a really cool book, and it is pretty neat. It goes into like practical, um, social, safety, food, and a really great brief of the most common words dictionary. I bought this guy, the kanji and kana, that I'll be needing to learn. By no means am I going to learn 2,136 of them before I go to Japan, but that's going to be part of Japan and beyond. I bought this book because I absolutely believe in it. Oh, there it is. This book, because I had it in French when I took French in high school, and it was just instrumental in helping me learn the different tenses of the verbs. And everybody I've ever talked to about Japanese language has always started off with Genki. So I got the first workbook and practical workbook to work through and see where I can get in it before the trip. So I think that's a good set of stuff to begin my journey with the language and at least create that kind of stuff. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm working on a art book that's going to have a lot of the key phrases, a lot of cool pictures and maps that I'm making. Isn't that a really cool fox that I found? For the sticker book, I'm going to get some more stickers. I love stickers. So to show you, to help plan the trip, I've drawn the Yamato line with all of the important stops on it, and just kind of a diagram of how to circumnavigate this map. The other thing that I did is I'm just drawing some pictures to help convey some ideas of what I want to do should my English and limited Japanese break down. I can still communicate ideas. I'll also include like some really important key phrases to help me like transition into buying stuff and purchasing stuff and not selling stuff, but like bartering, going to the coffee shop. It's very important I learn how to order coffee because I love coffee. So other than that, I also been doing the weight loss thing. I've lost 5 pounds in a week, which is pretty big. But my diet is pretty restrictive on the things that I eat and can eat. But I'll get into that into a later episode when I dial it in a little bit more. Same way with my Japanese. It's just all been a little chaotic trying to put it together when you've never done it before, let alone how to use my cameras and how to edit and create a YouTube channel. It's incredibly hard when you're trying to do it all, be the producer, the production, the financer, the main star, the you name it. And so I one of the goals is, like I said in the first episode, is to constantly get better and better use my equipment and learn how to articulate it and carry it around with me, because as I'll show you in some of the clips that I'm also going to include in this episode, it's kind of convoluted when you're trying to hold out a thing and trying to think of your script when you're the one man crew and doing it all. So I'm going to share some of that with you. So let's jump right into that, and thank you for tuning in. Okay, so my day doesn't officially start until I get my coffee from Starbucks. So that's where we're headed now. Join us on the adventure for that. So Starbucks is actually just around the corner from my house, not even like a mile away, and is like the first stop on my journey. So I'm here like every day. So let's go on inside and have a cup of coffee. All right, so we're currently on the beat scene of seeing what we like to call the Nick Fest. Something that we hold every June in the summertime, and it's got a lot of like vendors, small time crafts and artisans, a lot of food trucks, and a lot of other different things that are just really cool to see. So So let's go check it out. So I'm standing outside the Nicolason Art Museum, the place that kind of kicks this whole thing off. Originally it was like a telephone company building and then converted into this really cool museum. It features not only local artists but state artists, and they have a couple of exhibitions like once, twice a year from around the world and such. So it's a pretty cool place, definitely a cool building, definitely a cool event. So again, we're inside one of like the mega tents that have like a lot of really cool boutiques of stuff to offer, to sell, kind of highlighting many of the Wyoming artists and their crafts and what you will. Vastly different than what it's going to be here in a few hours. So I'm really glad that I got to bring you in and kind of check it out before the chaos and pandemonium happens. It's exciting to see so many artists unite and bring their craft and their works to the table. So yeah, that's this place. It's one of the mega tents of the Nicolason Art Museum exposition. So what started off as a wonderful morning has shifted into a little bit of a breezy morning. I suspect that the WIND is here and isn't going away anytime soon, which will leave a lot of these little tents struggling in the wind. So with everybody downtown at the Nick Fest, I thought I'd take a chance and seeing if there was anybody down here at the David Street Station, which is a really cool place to be and host some of the downtown events that they do. One of the cooler ones that I'm looking forward to is the June 27th Beatles tribute band that they're going to be doing here. But again, a really cool place. In the wintertime, they put a ice arena over in that area for the kids to ice skate, and a big old Christmas tree, which is really cool. We do the lighting of the tree, and just a great place to come down to and have a good time. And this behind us is Artist Alley, with many of the little vendors and boutiques that we're going to check out here later. See what they got cool and unique to buy and sell. So we'll check it out here in a few minutes when they start opening up. Thanks for tuning in. That was a lot of fun and a lot better than my last video. You know, constant improvement, constant success. So I look forward to seeing you all here next time to show you what I've accomplished in the 100-day countdown to Japan. It is now something like 92 days until we go. And that being said, I'll be showing you my progress in my Japanese like sketchbook and my weight loss. Plus how to do the whole process even better. So tune in next week for another awesome segment of the Artist Abstract. Artist Abstract. Yes, the Artist Abstract. All right, see you then. Bye-bye.